This is the next part of your Selling Without Selling training, brought to you by Business Development Machine and CPA Network. In the last video, we looked at what motivates prospects to buy and happily pay more than the going rate. Now on to the decision process while transitioning to solutions. This transition stage is of vital importance. It's time to step up to the plate and own your power as a professional with assertive self-confidence. Assertive self-confidence is the act of consciously choosing the attitude that you and your firm's different approach to client relationships is capable of delivering a serious impact to the income and quality of life of those select clients who are qualified to work with you and are worthy of your time, resources, and knowledge. No different than a gunslinger from a Hollywood movie or a top surgeon who you are counting on to save a loved one. We also call it owning your professional power with the commanding presence in a manner which attracts attention. Assertive self-confidence is knowing you are the right person at the right time with the right process for the right client to create the right results. It is during this transition that you change your perspective and attitude from "if we can help you" mentality to either "we're not the right firm for you" if you've decided you can't or don't want to help them, or if you decide that the prospect is right for your client base and firm goals. Authoritatively and enthusiastically say, based upon our discussion, I have absolutely no doubt that our different approach can create a very substantial impact in your income and quality of life. When you state emphatically that you have no doubt that you can rock their world, they will feel like a drowning man being tossed a life ring. Before you allow them to grab that life preserver, you must manage theirs and own your expectations with exact precision of language. The 4 key factors which must be agreed to before you move forward. We call it the interactive takeaway. This is an extremely important function of our approach as we transition through the qualification process. In the over 40 years of refinement of the Selling Without Selling process, we have identified 4 stumbling blocks of any successful engagement. It is our belief that every lost relationship was because one or more of the 4 basic concepts had not been properly and consistently managed. They are change, time, investment, and accountability. Let's explore each stumbling block closer. Change. You can't help people unwilling to change. Don't even waste your time and energy. Lock down the prospect's willingness to change upfront, now, rather than 6 months into the engagement. Time. It took 5 or 12 or 20 years to create the current dysfunctional business not meeting their needs. It cannot be reversed in 6 months or a year or perhaps 5 years. There are no silver bullets. It depends on client's implementation and willingness to change. Manage this expectation. Investment. You can't expect a serious return without making a serious investment. Generating the money well in excess of their investment is not difficult when they are held accountable to implement your strategies. The real investment they must make is in transitioning from a person in business to a business person. Accountability. By far the biggest engagement killer is the dreaded FTI disease, failure to implement. Your prospect must be willing to be held accountable to implement the strategies you mutually agree are requisite to get them to their goals. This authority must be consciously given to you to optimize results. If your decision was to move forward, you must now discover if they qualify to work with you. Again, remember the doctor-patient metaphor. Relationships of abundance, results, super pleased clients cannot happen unless the client is willing to play by your rules. You are the business doctor. They are the patient. You prescribe, they take the medicine and the physical therapy. Doctor's orders must prevail to lead a patient or business to optimized health. In the next video, we will take you into the empowerment process by advocating solutions, then empowering and engaging select clients in high-value relationships. Could our different approach to controlled profitable growth for select CPAs, professionals, and established business owners be right for you? You can decide. Visit www.businessdevelopmentmachine.com.